Thanks for listening to English Go Podcast. If you'd like to listen without adverts, read episode transcripts, or listen to extra bonus episodes, please check the description for more details.
Quality sleep is essential for boosting energy, recovery, and well-being. So, take your sleep to the next level with Sleep Number. With a Sleep Number smart bed, you can individualize your comfort level and enjoy a better sleep night after night. J.D. Power ranks Sleep Number number 1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. And now the Queen Sleep Number C4 smart bed is only $1,599, a saving of $300, only for a limited time. For J.D. Power 2023 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Only at Sleep Number stores or sleepnumber.com.
Lately, I've been getting back into photography. So one of my hobbies, I would say, is photography. But last year, I hardly used my camera at all. I used it once, and that was when my parents came to Japan. I maybe used it a couple of times then, but even then, I hardly used it at all. And actually, part of the reason is that I was recording an awful lot of video. And it is very hard to record video and take pictures at the same time, especially when I've got like two separate devices to do that. I've got like a camera for taking pictures, and I've got a video camera for taking videos. So, you'd have to hold both at the same time or put one away and then get one out, and it's very hard, trust me. So I'm normally either recording video or I'm taking pictures. So yes, one of the reasons I have not used my camera last year, apart from once or twice, is because I've been recording so much video instead. But another reason, and this is the main reason I would say, is because I've been lazy. I've been taking lots of pictures. I always take lots of pictures because it's just a hobby of mine, something I enjoy doing a lot. But I've been lazy because I've been using my iPhone to take pictures instead. And it's convenient, isn't it? It's easy to do it because I don't have to take my camera. And my camera can be a little heavy. I mean, it's a much smaller camera, so you can get really big digital cameras that are really heavy. And this is one of the lightest ones you can get. But depending on what lens I'm taking with me, it does add quite a lot of weight. And, it can be over half a kilogram, probably maybe even a kilogram, depending on the lens. So, you notice all of that weight when you're carrying it with you. And I really like to travel light. I like to have, just the basics with me. So my phone, keys, wallet, and not much else, and like a bag to put them in or something like that. So I've been a bit lazy, and I've been relying on my phone. And my phone makes me lazy as well, because it's so easy. It's got a camera on, and it's flat, and it fits in my pocket easily. So yes, having that camera on my phone does make me lazy. But recently we went out somewhere and I took my camera with me, and I have completely forgotten where it was that we went. Where was it now? Oh yes, I remember. It was, I told you about this. It was when we went to the zoo. I decided to take, I don't know why, I decided to take my camera with me, even though I haven't used it for like almost a year. I just thought, I just saw it there, and I like my camera, I should say. It's it looks sort of old-fashioned, like a bit like a retro style. And when I see it, I think I want to take some pictures, which is quite nice. So I think I probably just saw it like just sitting somewhere and thought I want to take some pictures. So that's why I used my camera. And when I used it, I thought, I've missed taking photos on a camera. I don't know why I've been using a phone all this time. I should have put more effort in and decided to take the camera with me more often. Because it is such a different experience taking photographs with a real camera compared with a phone. It's hugely different. Maybe it depends what kind of camera you've got, because you've got different types of cameras. You've got like a point and shoot camera, which is sort of actually a very similar experience to taking pictures on a phone. So when you're taking pictures on a phone, you point it at something and you shoot. You take a picture, and you get point and shoot digital cameras too. So you just point it and take a picture. My camera is a lot more manual. I suppose you can put it into sort of auto modes. If you leave, like, put some setting on auto mode and this setting on auto mode and this setting on auto mode, automatic modes, then you've sort of got like a point and shoot camera. But no, my camera is a lot different, and it has lots of manual settings. So when you take a picture, you check so many different things. It forces you. I mean, it's a bit of a pain, to be honest. If I'm honest, it is a bit. It can sometimes be a bit annoying having to think so much about taking a photograph. But on the other hand, it does make you think a lot about having to take a photograph, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's sort of nice. It becomes something that you do. So, for example, recently I bought a lens for my camera, and I mean, when I say recently, was it yesterday? Well, it was yesterday or the day before. This lens arrived. It was I bought it used, because if you buy it brand new, it is really expensive. So I bought a used lens, and it's a lens that I've wanted for a long time, but I never got around to buying it when I was in England. And I remember thinking, when I'm in Japan, I'll buy this lens, because it's a Japanese, it's a Fujifilm lens. So it's a Japanese company. It's made in Japan, the lens. So if I go into like a used like item shop, like a second-hand store, I'm sure I can find like loads of lenses, and I'll be able to pick one up really cheap when I'm in Japan. That wasn't true at all. Every time I go into like a used item store, a second-hand store, all of the lenses are for Canon or Nikon, so different camera manufacturers. And I could never see any lenses for the company I wanted for my type of camera. So for a long time, I've just not been able to buy this lens that I really wanted. But I found it on Amazon. I just had this idea, why don't I check Amazon? And I found it used on Amazon, so I bought it. And the price was really good, like cheaper than I could buy it in England anywhere. So I'm happy with that. And I've just been out this morning and I've been taking some pictures on my camera. I went for my sort of like usual bike ride, but I thought, no, I'll take my camera with me and see what happens. And I was getting into it, like I started taking some pictures and then like checking what it looked like on the camera, and then like taking some more pictures. And I was only taking pictures of flowers, right? I couldn't find anything else to take. I think I took a picture of a Japanese shrine as well. And but I found some flowers on some tree. It was like a plum tree, and it was flowering. And I was spending a long time at this tree just trying to get the nicest sort of angle to take a picture with. And I found some daffodils as well. And I guess the Japanese daffodils, I don't know, they look very different to English daffodils. English daffodils, like these yellow sort of flowers that look a bit like a trumpet, yellow and orangey. English daffodils are like really big and sort of aggressive. I don't know. Can you have an aggressive flower? But like the Japanese daffodils looked very gentle and much smaller and delicate. And yeah, so this is why I was taking pictures of them. And I was getting into it until my battery died, and then I couldn't take any more photographs. But yeah, I take pictures on my phone all the time, like I said. But it's usually like I just sort of like take it, and then it's like, yeah, I'm done. And I don't spend time getting into it, because there's not really much to do. You don't have as much control, as much manual control over taking a picture on your phone. So, I just tend to like take it and it's done. And it's different. It's not a hobby. Like taking photographs on your phone, I guess it can be for some people. Maybe you can make a hobby out of it. Maybe you can turn on all the manual settings, and I don't know. I'm definitely sure you can take amazing photographs with a phone camera. But there's just something different about using a traditional camera and all of the settings it gives you. It allows you to be more creative, I think. But then again, I don't know, maybe some people say like the phone, you can be more creative on a phone because you can change all the looks after you take a photo with some filters and things like that. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, the point is sometimes it's not always best to have like the most convenient thing. Maybe putting more effort into something is more rewarding in the long run. I think that's what I realized recently after having not used my camera for so long. So in the future, I'm going to try and rely less on my phone camera and rely more on my real camera, my main camera, I don't know. It's a bit rude calling a phone camera not a real camera. It is a real camera, but you know what I mean. I mean my sort of traditional style camera. I'm going to try and rely on that a lot more, and I have a feeling I'm going to be a lot happier with the pictures, and also probably get back into photography a bit more. And I didn't realize I'd missed it. Sort of like the pub. I didn't realize how much I'd missed the pub till I went back in there again. So yes, that is it. That's all I wanted to say. I don't know. I talked. I went into a bit, maybe too much detail there about photography. I hope I didn't bore anyone. But I sort of just wanted to explain about how sometimes putting a bit more effort into something lets you get a lot more enjoyment back out of it. Language studying is the same, to be honest. Anyway, until next time, bye-bye.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
Quality sleep is essential for boosting energy, recovery, and well-being. So, take your sleep to the next level with Sleep Number. With a Sleep Number smart bed, you can individualize your comfort level and enjoy a better sleep night after night. J.D. Power ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. And now the Queen Sleep Number C4 smart bed is only $1,599, a saving of $300, only for a limited time. For J.D. Power 2023 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Only at Sleep Number stores or sleepnumber.com.
Inflation, student debt, recession, mortgage rates. Your employees have a lot on their minds. Offer them financial well-being support from Vanguard well on your way at institutional.vanguard.com. All investing is subject to risk. Advice provided by Vanguard Advisors, Inc., a registered investment advisor.